Welcome to another episode of Boom! Cannon Fodder from Pirate Steve 27. Jumping right into it. Last night, The Flash. If you haven't seen The Flash and you're a DC fan, go check it out. You would think, Flash character. No. The actor who plays The Flash, watching his growth all the way through the season has been pretty amazing. So check out The Flash. Gorilla Grodd showed up last night. That was amazing. I like their take on how they're going with it. But it is a good series to go check out. Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on ABC, also another thing that you should check out if you like the Marvel Universe. Last week's episode led up to Age of Ultron. They had some information that they needed to send off. This week was the fallout from Age of Ultron, and again, Agent Coulson with the secrets, baby. He's got secrets, but it turned out to be really interesting, and it all tied in with the Marvel Universe. And they've already introduced the Inhumans. If you don't know, check it out, look it up, Google it. The Inhumans being introduced now. You're not going to get the movie for a few more years, but still, they're introducing the Inhumans now, and I think this is a very intricate part of why the Marvel Universe all ties in with everything, and you should really check out Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. The first season was kind of so if you can sit through it, just get through it. Second season, really good. You'll get invested in these characters. Trust me, you will want to see this. In sports last night in the NBA, the Hawks beat the Wizards 106-90, tied that series 1-1. And then the Grizzlies beat the Warriors 97-90, tied that series 1-1. That wasn't so much what I was watching as much as I was watching the sports scores in the NHL because I'm a huge hockey fan. And last night, Chicago beat Minnesota 1-0. They lead that series 3-0. This is over, Minnesota. I'm sorry. Deeply, deeply sorry. You might grab one game, maybe two if you're lucky, but I highly doubt it. Chicago's just unstoppable. They're going to tear right through, and they're going to get the brooms out, Chicago. It's a sweep time. But last night's game that I did watch, Calgary versus Anaheim. Oh my God. Anaheim is an amazing team. They've been for that for quite a few years now. But Calgary this year has been the comeback kids. They've scored the most goals in the third period of any NHL team. They're just amazing to watch. They're fun. The first thing that I caught was when they did our national anthem in Canada. When they got to the "Oh, can you see?" everybody in the crowd yelled "see" because they're Calgary. So they're also the Calgary Flames, so they're red. So when they got to the Rockets' red glare, the whole crowd yelled out "red!" And I found it funny. A lot of Americans probably would have been upset and a little offended, but the crowd's just, it's red. They're yelling. It's Canada. It is what it is. But it made me laugh. And then watching the rest of the game, it was a back forth. The no goal in the third period, I think there was like 6 minutes left, and they gave him a no goal. You could clearly see it looked like it was totally across the line, and Toronto says, no, it's inconclusive. We really can't say it. I get the different angles really couldn't, but it just looked like it was in. So you kind of had that feeling that karma was going to be on Calgary's side. 19 seconds left, and Johnny Gaudreau goes rolling in and just says, you know what? I'm taking this one myself. Bang! Throws that one in the back of the net. And there you go. Calgary moves on into OT. And then in OT, they get a penalty called, which it's a delayed penalty. So they take the goaltender off. They bring on the extra attacker. And at that point, you kind of knew, you were like, you know what, Anaheim, the momentum's not with you. You're kind of in trouble here. And Calgary ends up scoring and winning. I was cheering. I thought it was pretty impressive. It's just, I love great hockey, and that was great hockey. So if you get a chance, look at the NHL playoffs. Check it out as best you can. And remember, 5-Minute Fridays, the Oakland Raiders draft is what I'm going to talk about this Friday. And don't forget, www.gofundme.com/GoFundZane. My son eventually wants to become a professional bowler, and right now at 16 years old, 6'2". The kid is working on his craft. He's trying to do the best that he can. We've got Teen Masters in Las Vegas that we are driving to together. And then from there, we're driving up to Chicago. It's going to be a beautiful road trip this summer. Nothing but bowling, and he's going to be doing junior gold up there in Chicago. And so I love watching him. I love nothing more than watching him. He is an amazing bowler. And if you ever get a chance to watch one of my videos, or just, you want to come check him out, shoot me a message on Facebook. I'm telling you, there's nothing more amazing than watching him bowl. But so everybody, thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this little episode of Boom! And hey, take care. I'll see you on 5-Minute Friday.
bad boys are wrestling. Testing competition when the war does their mission. Not no mercy. See